And we welcome you in. You see the fans already hanging out, ready, and just like all of you in the social media chats, excited for another round of AFA football. It's the 49ers and the Patriots from Gillette Stadium. The American Football Association rolls on. Cameron Duty here with you. Hope you guys are doing well. I will be here from kickoff to the final buzzer. And we expect to have a good one. Hope everybody had a fantastic Thanksgiving holiday for you who observed, of course. And listen, we had a fantastic turkey bowl in their off week there for the Thanksgiving holiday when we had a chance to do something very, very different. It seems like it got a really good response, and it was a whole lot of fun calling that game with my partner, DJ Kilgannon. He's not with me today, so you will be hearing a lot of my voice in this upcoming broadcast. But together, we're going to have a lot of fun. The Patriots and the 49ers come in here, each one looking for a very important victory in this young season as we move our way through 10 weeks of AFA football. Can you believe that we're already into the third week of games? So here we go. To get things started, the Patriots will receive the kickoff. Let's get this thing going, folks. You're not going to want to go anywhere for the next 4 quarters or so, as I like to say. Here on the return, a great return, as a matter of fact, out to the 35-yard line for the Patriots as we get set and introduce you, of course, to the Patriots led by their brand new quarterback, number 10. You had a chance to get introduced to this guy just a couple of days ago. That's McAllister throwing middle of the field, complete already with an arm on him as he's able to connect with his man, number 86. That is Baggins for the 1st and 10. So Cannon McAllister, you had a chance to see him for the very first time in the Turkey Bowl as he played the majority of the snaps. And he already comes out firing here. Second play, McAllister going to step up, run. A little shimmy and shake. He picks up 6 on the first down play. That'll bring up 2nd and 4. So what we could see early on in this league is just, with McAllister's young time that he has here in this league, he's got some good talent as far as making good reads on coverage. He also can use his feet very well. Handoff here, first time of the day, running left side. It's Thaddeus Bubba Rigg. That's their big-time fullback for the Patriots, and he picks up the 1st and 10. So there you see, good blocking out front by the receivers, and of course Bubba Rigg when he turns the corner. Tough guy to bring down, no doubt. And this Patriots offense on a roll. You see the 49ers defense as well at the bottom of your screen. Trips to the left. McAllister throws right. Nobody there. Incomplete. Looked like that was intended for Baggins as he was just trying to maybe break on the route. Not sure if that was a little bit of a miscommunication between quarterback and wide receiver, or maybe that one just kind of slipped out of McAllister's hands. Excuse me. It's 2nd and 10 now. Now motion. McAllister gives up the middle. Tough carry once more to the fullback, Bubba Rigg. He picks up another 6 yards, and that'll bring up 3rd and 4. So what they're able to do with this situation right here, of course, making it 3rd and short, they can open the playbook. You see I formation. And they will pass out of it. McAllister throws short, and it's incomplete. Tried to drop it off over the middle to Baggins. And that one falls just short. Maybe not enough touch on that one for McAllister. Of course, that chemistry between QB and wide receiver, that'll take time to develop. A good, promising drive, though, to start the game. It will end in a 36-yard field goal attempt for the Patriots. As you see the snap, the hold, it's wide left. And New England is going to come out of here, unfortunately, with 0 points on the board. We get a different angle at it here, and you can see, just kind of shaked to the left, unfortunately, for the Patriots. what was a promising drive that landed them just outside the 25-yard line ends in no points, and San Francisco takes over. 1st and 10 for the Niners. As we said, they'll start from the 27-yard line. Prince Wonder to throw deep, one-on-one. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to say one-on-one. That was a fantastic route run by Matthew Rogers, and now to the point that he had about 2 steps on the man covering him. We get a chance to look at that high arching football, and there was just nobody around, as the Patriots defender there was just beat right off the line. As you see the starting lineup now scrolling through the bottom of your screen. 1st and 10. Prince Wonder to throw again. He throws short on a curl route. And he finds Santiago Jaquez, who had a big game in the Turkey Bowl last week, our exhibition all-star game that we had during the Thanksgiving break. 2nd and 5. A handoff right up the middle, right into the gut. It's 3rd and 1 for Troon and Dunn. So now we'll see what this 49ers offense can draw up here. Wonder drops back, throws, tipped, incomplete, looking for Santiago Jaquez again, and he is not going to be able to connect. Good defense by the Patriots. They swarmed the football, and they just did not have an opportunity to convert. So 4th and 1 for the 49ers. After a big play to start things off, this Patriot defense was able to kind of tighten things up, and they forced the punt. This one got a bit of an angle on it, takes a good bounce out around the 15-yard line, which is where New England will take over. Once again, Cameron Duty here with you. We are enjoying a brand new way to watch sim football. The American Football Association, Commissioner Brady White, I'd like to thank him for, of course, his work in getting this young league in its infant stages off the ground, and things are starting out nicely here. McAllister to throw. What a dart. Threads the needle, and he finds Jebediah Butters for the 1st and 10. Another quick strike by Connor McAllister. Good form on this guy. And, of course, just a really good job right there to find the thread. I mean, it was a small window, but he was able to stick it in there. 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Handoff and met at the line of scrimmage. That's Bubba Tree, the big man, who makes the stop.
2nd and 10. Ball at the Patriots, 35-yard line.
As I like to call him Bubba. The appropriate name is William Tree, but he's so big. He's a Bubba in my book. That's what I like to call those big linemen there. Oh, and McAllister making a very, very ill-fated decision, and I don't know exactly what he was looking for there. That is Goose Busters, the middle linebacker, who comes up with the interception. McAllister tries to step up and at the end throws. What he doesn't see is Goosebusters just sitting there with his eyes on the quarterback. Pocket started to collapse, and the young McAllister throws that one into the arms of the middle linebacker for San Francisco. So a turnover will give this ball back to the 49ers. It's 1st and 10 in Patriot territory at the 44. Prince Wonder rolls out, throws sidelines. That's incomplete. As the intended target there just stepped out of bounds. And we'll see our first challenge of the day. The red flag is thrown, and San Fran wants to see about this spot here. They want to see if his feet was indeed in bounds. We'll see if he was able to plant those toes before he stepped on the white chalk. You see the throw here, and just really honestly couldn't see the defender was in the way of that angle there we were given.
After review, the pass has been ruled complete The catch was made prior to going out of bounds.
And there you have
San
it.
Francisco will not be charged a timeout.
An overturn.
Second down.
San Francisco is not charged a timeout. That will be considered a completion. And you see the excitement there for the 49ers as that pass moves them up closer to the sticks. It is 2nd and 4.
2nd and 3.
Prince Wonder
Ball at the 38-yard line.
under center. And he hands it off to his halfback, who unfortunately is stood up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain. Troon and Dunn stopped on the carry as it's 3rd and 4. Now, Dunn is someone that if they're able to get penetration there and start moving these big men backwards for the Patriots, well, then he's going to have a chance to make some big-time plays. Wonder with a good pocket throw. Santiago Jaquez is the intended target. He gets him right around the 30-yard line, and that'll be enough to complete for the 1st and 10. And you see Wonder here. He's got such good form. The left-handed quarterback there. A dual threat by air and on the ground.
Ball at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 30 for the 49ers. 3 minutes remaining in this opening quarter today in Foxborough. Man in motion. Nobody on the right side of the formation. They all go left. It is complete. And that is a big play for the 49ers as Matthew Rogers reels that one in on a strike as you start to see the rhythm here. Now, all of a sudden, this chemistry between Prince Wonder and his receivers, they're getting, what I like to say, warmed up as this game continues to go on. Inside the red zone for the first time today as Wonder throws short. It's tipped. He tried to sling that one out there to his fullback. And good coverage by the Patriots. And that brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 17.
2nd and 10. Again, rolling out here is Wonder, but he throws back across his body, complete to Rogers for a 5-yard gain. That's one of the more awkward-looking formations, I guess you might would say. And it's 3rd and 5. Third and 5 coming up. And Wonder running. Takes off. Gets the first. He's hit around the shoulder blades, obviously the shoulder pad area. So he takes a shot at the end of it, but of course it comes with a first down attached, so not going to hurt near as bad, right? When you get the first down and you make a big play, you don't feel the pain that comes with that hit sometimes until much later. 1st and goal. Wonder throwing end zone, batted away. Good coverage by the Patriots. As it is 2nd and goal. Took a shot there to the back corner of the end zone and a little, what looked like it was going to try to be a back shoulder fade. But the Patriots defense prevails on that play.
Ball at the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal. And Wonder throws, tipped, and incomplete. 3rd and goal coming up. Now, as this Patriot defense is going to try to get the big stop. And there you see, kind of off the back of the uniform.
This is the series here, baby. We gotta stop it.
3rd and goal, big play. You hear the Patriot crowd start to get a little bit louder. And on 3rd down, they run it with Dunn. Interesting decision on 3rd down, maybe trying to, confuse this Patriot defense, but they were not. And instead, they get the stop. It's 4th and goal, a 20-yard attempt coming here to put the 49ers on the board early in this game. There's the snap, the hold, that kick. It's good. An 11-play drive, which took up almost 3 minutes of this first quarter clock. And it is 3-zip San Francisco as we get a chance to look at the replay.
Todd Peterson kicking off for the 49ers.
So we'll see what the Patriots can do. Now down by 3. They've shown good potential early on in this game. Brought out to the 26-yard line. A Poole. Now, the interesting thing with McAllister, like I said, he's showing a whole lot of promise, a lot of good things being said about him, but we're going to have to see him go through those woes sometimes of a young player in sim football, which is, of course, composure, as it will continue to get built up with experience here. As he gives off to Bubba Rigg, who's met at the line of scrimmage and will not get any farther. Big play by this 49ers D. 2nd and 11.
2nd and 10. Ball at the Patriots 25-yard line.
Now, McAllister throws short to Bubba Rigg. Going to make one man miss, turn up field, and make, some lemonade out of lemons. Because that looked like that had the potential to be a loss for Thaddeus Bubba Rigg. But instead, due to some great individual effort, it's a 6-yard gain, and it's 3rd and 4. Third and 4. McAllister to throw. He has his man. Complete. That's a first down. That's Kool-Aid with the big-time catch as they sprint past midfield. We'll get one more look at it before we get ready and switch sides for the second quarter. And again, what can you say there? Again, Kool-Aid just doing a good job. And that is a promising drive. But for now, the 49ers lead the Patriots 3-zip. You're watching the AFA on YouTube. Cameron Duty here on the call with you for this matchup today between the 49ers and the Patriots. The 49ers getting on the board first, but the Patriots now making a pretty good drive out of this one. McAllister under center. Handoff. That is good room to run. Thaddeus Bubba Rigg now off to the races. One man to beat. They angle him and push him out of bounds around the 15-yard line. Boy, that was good blocking out front. And even more so, how about that effort by Thaddeus Bubba Rigg? Watch him cut right here. And then he's gone. Look at the great blocking that Kool-Aid was able to provide. Number 15 there for the Patriots did just enough to spring Bubba Rigg free. And now the Patriots are in the red zone for the first time in this game. The ball officially spotted at the 17-yard line. First and goal. There goes Bubba Rigg in motion. 3 receivers to the right. Handoff. As that is the big stepper, number 23, who gets the first carry of the day. He steps for 2.
Ball at the 14-yard line.
2nd and 8. McAllister with a good pocket. Unloads. There's your touchdown. As he's able to find his man, Jebediah Butters, in the back of the end zone. And that's the first time that we've really got to see Connor McAllister's arm down here in the red zone, and he really does not disappoint. Let's take a look here. Quick developing play, but he sees Butters got the step on the man covering him on the outside. And New England takes the lead 6-3 with the extra point pending. There's the snap, the hold, and the kick just squeaks inside the upright. 7-3. New England now over San Francisco, and we've got us a good one here in Foxborough. There's the kick. It will be brought out. So returned by the 49ers. Out past the 20 before making contact. And this will be spotted at the 25-yard line, as that was Yaki Soba who brought that one out of the end zone. Prince Wonder and company ready to go back to work.
1st and 10, San Francisco.
Wonder with the handoff to Dunn. Works his way left side there. And he is able to pick up 2 before he's brought down. Again, you know, this Patriots defense, give them credit. They have done a really nice job of, honestly, not only, you know, containing Prince Wonder, but the ground game as well. Only 3 points so far through this first quarter. Split backs for the 49ers. The handoff goes nowhere again. That was done. And he was swallowed up and chased down by this Patriot defense. And so the 2 yards he gained, he then loses. 3rd and 10. Motion coming from Rodgers. 3 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Wonder unloads, has his man. This drive will continue as he's able to connect with Matthew Rodgers. That is who he sent on motion from the right side of the formation to the left before snapping the football. And you can see him work in right there. Santiago Jaquez, who was also in that formation, looked to go more towards the middle of the field in a slant. That drew those Patriot defenders there, those corners and safeties, back towards the middle of the field, allowing Wonder to be able to find Matthew Rodgers all by himself. 1st and 10. And on the carry is done. 2nd and 9.
Okay, what's the plan? Okay, let's go.
For the moment, the Patriots are trying to force the 49ers' hand at making them a one-dimensional team.
49ers, 43-yard line.
Trying to lock down this rushing attack, make them have to get it through the air. Wonder, tip bobbled, and I believe he caught that. Oh, he did. How Jay Ballmer come up with that one, I don't know. That was great concentration. As you'll see here on this replay, the throw, and watch here, great concentration with the defender in the area, might I add you. That was Joey Cronin, who was approaching quickly. But Ballmer able to reel that one in. And it's a 1st and 10 for the Niners. Man in motion. Rodgers now to the bottom of your screen. Wonder throws that way. It's complete. Got a flag here. I'm thinking we're probably going to see some interference.
Pass interference, number 59, defense.
Yeah.
The ball is placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Unfortunately, you could see there, and that was just an impeding of the route. Getting to the football a little too early.
36-yard line.
Held up the wide receiver, even though the play was made. But it's a 1st and 10 for the Niners. Done again. 2 yards is just about being his best of the day. They have had him completely tied up.
2nd and 8. Ball at the 34-yard line.
So 2nd and 8. 3:57 remaining in this first half. Done with the carry, left side, and is wrapped up again. Maybe gets a yard before he is brought down. Folks, this is a good time for a public service announcement, right? If you know anybody who would like to be involved in the AFA, if they want to be a player, a coach, or part of staff, let us know. Submit a ticket in our Discord, and we'll be glad to get back with you. We are recruiting for more players. We want to expand the league with more teams. The second season coming up. Looks like it has a lot of excitement building around it already. Wonder throws downfield. It's incomplete. In coverage back there. Number 24 for New England. And just broke that one up. And it's 4th and 7. And it'll once again be a punt for San Francisco just outside of what they feel comfortable with from their field goal kicker. So they'll try to pin the Patriots deep. This one's going to go out about the 13-yard line. Again, see, this is what I'm talking about with this New England defense. They have did a fantastic job. They'll let San Francisco, get, between the two red zones, right? They can move the ball well there, but when they get into that red zone territory, this New England defense is able to really clamp down. McAllister throws into coverage, almost intercepted. A scary play. Goosebusters, who already has one interception on the day, just about had a second one. We get to see McAllister's passing chart so far in this one. He's got the one touchdown there on the right side, the big play in the back of the end zone to Butters. So clock stopped, 3:10 remaining in the half.
2nd and 10. Ball at the Patriots 14-yard line.
Leopard, check man, 34. Great, 34.
It is Jebediah Butters in motion. McAllister throws, and he has his man galloping down the sidelines. Are they going to get him? No! Touchdown, Patton, and the Patriots extend their lead 13-3. Thanks to the arm of Connor McAllister, and then Patton with an incredible route run. And he's just off to the races. Prince, and you see Prince Wonder, who is also playing cornerback out there. He was making a play at it, trying to chase him down, and was not able to do so. Connor McAllister and this Patriot offense starting to get rolling here as the extra point is good with 2:58 remaining in the half. All it took was 2 plays to extend that lead for the New England Patriots here at home, going for the W. This game wears on, you start to see the shadows on the field as this afternoon continues to quickly get away from us here in Foxborough. What I feel like has been a fast first half indeed. Soba now with the return.
All right, man. Cool. Okay.
And we'll see what they can come out with. Down by 11, 2:54 remaining in the half. And you just want to be able to get some more points on the board here. Try to make this, if you can't get the touchdown, at least a field goal, try to make it a one-score game. Wonder gonna throw short but complete, and goodness gracious, Santiago Jaquez gets blasted. You see the offensive production there between Rogers and Jaquez. Now those are good numbers, obviously, especially for Rogers. But the downside of that is that there has only been 3 points put on the scoreboard up to this point. Split backs on 2nd and 2. They run it with Dunn, who gets enough. They're going to say about a 4-yard gain, and he keeps the drive going. It has been tough sledding this first half for Trunan Dunn, as he has been pretty well contained, as we've discussed in this one. 2 minutes remaining in this one. The final play before the 2-minute warning here. It's a run by Dunn, running right side, able to get some room, and he rumbles for 7. As that does bring us to the 2-minute warning in this first half. You're watching the AFA on YouTube. Dunn with the carry. Gets close to the first. They're going to say he was able to get the ball past that yellow line there you see on your screen. Now, all of a sudden, Trunan Dunn able to start racking up some pretty good runs here That's what the 49ers wanted to see. One man in the backfield behind Prince Wonder for this next play as Wonder rolls out, throws back middle of the field. He's got his man. That is Santiago Jaquez. That's a foot race. Tackled inside the 10. And that is the first time we've really been able to see a play of that magnitude today. And you got to think that it's because the 49ers had some successful runs there that kind of allowed this passing game to open up. Dunn runs for about 5, maybe 6 on the play. Second and goal. Clock still running. Nobody using any timeouts yet.
No prisoners.
Second and goal.
No prisoners.
Ball at the 3.
Second and goal. Wonder to throw. It's tipped. Oh, almost intercepted. Good coverage by Trayvon Austin. That's third and goal.
Let's stand tall. Let's finish this out. Go back. Go back.
Third and goal for the 49ers. Wonder to throw end zone. Oh, and they're going to get a flag. And I think it's going to be pass interference, or at least that's what I think they're looking for.
Number 22.
And it is.
Defense.
They get Trayvon Austin on the infraction. Automatic first down. That is a huge play because, once again, this Patriot defense seemed to have these 49ers again contained. But it's first and goal. Boy, the 49ers gets a gift there. They got to punch this in. Done. Stop short. Lunging for the goal line. Not able to get it. Second and goal. Clock running. Inside of 40 seconds in the half. Split backs. Wonder. Right up the middle. Diving is Trunan Dunn. Said if he can't get there on the ground, he's going to go through the air, and he goes over top the offensive and defensive line. And it's a touchdown, and an all-important touchdown at that. With 31 seconds remaining in this first half, the score now 14-9.
Number 4, holding.
Extra point, down the middle, good. It's a 4-point game. The 49ers. That was a big-time drive, and even more importantly, I think, they were able to capitalize on the mistakes made by the Patriots. A couple of PI calls on that drive, and that big one right there down along the goal line when they had them stopped in third and goal gave them a new lease on life. They were able to punch it in. We have ourselves a fine ball game here today, ladies and gentlemen. About a half minute remaining here in this first half. What will New England decide to do? Are they going to come out and take a couple shots, or will we see them just kind of ride this thing into halftime? McAllister holding court there with his team. Looking like it could be a pass here. McAllister, though, decides to give it to the big stepper, who still is running free, makes 2-man miss, gets the first down. And the big stepper hadn't had too many carries yet in this game today, but made the most of that one. And the clock continuing to run. I have to feel like that may be the final play that we will see of this half. But they will come up to the line here with 5 seconds and counting. 3, 2, 1. They do get it off. Oh, okay, so they try a little surprise, and it's a fumble. Oh, a turnover that's going to go in the favor of San Francisco as Butters dropped that one. The 49ers picks it up. It's not going to look good on the stat sheet, of course, and we will get a replay look here. As you can see, as it gets punched out. The good news is that there's no time left. If you're a Patriots fan, the 49ers can't do anything with it. A good defensive play, but that's where it ends. It is halftime here in Foxborough. And like I said, folks, shaping up for an exciting second half. The Patriots lead the Niners 14-10 as we welcome you in to this AFA halftime report. Cameron Duty here, as always, with you. We'll get a chance to look at some slides and some screenshots of the game so far. We take a look at the stats and the comparisons. the difference is the rushing yards. Other than that, it's pretty well the same. These two teams very even. The time of possession, though, a big thing. 14 minutes for San Francisco in that first half. Not even 5 minutes for New England, but yet they lead by 4. The passing game has done well for both units today, as you've seen big plays both by quarterback Connor McAllister and Prince Wonder. For McAllister, they were able to get out and, really, come out looking strong. A big turnover, unfortunately, put the 49ers in good field goal position for this field goal right here that you were seeing, as that was the first 3 points of the day for the Niners. The Patriots, though, would come back strong, and 2 scores by Connor McAllister and these New England Patriots gave them the 14-3 lead before, at the very end of the first half, you just seen the 49ers with Truman Dunn able to punch that one in. Of course, it took some big plays to get it there, including that one by Matthew Rogers, as well as the big play to Santiago Jaquez. And that really gets us to this point in today's game. 14-10, the score. And as we start to look towards the second half, you begin to think about what kind of changes need to be made. Well, I mentioned the ground attack for San Francisco needs to get more productive. One of the situations that they were dealt early in this game was the fact that Prince Wonder was having to do it kind of one-dimensionally. He hasn't been able to take off and run, that's for sure. So having to go through the air, Truman Dunn, towards the end of the second half, was able to get some big plays. The more that running game becomes more prevalent, that will only help the 49ers and trying to mix up run and pass. It had been pretty easy sledding for the Patriots defense up to that point. But we will see how things turn out. We've got 2 quarters to play, and it's me, Cameron Duty, here with you on the call for the remaining 2. As we take a look at Foxborough set to go to start this second half, and what we're sure is going to be just as exciting as the first 2 quarters.
Adam Vinatieri kicking off for the Patriots.
Here's the kick. The 49ers will get this one started with a kneel down in the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20. The 49ers have to feel like maybe they started to get a little bit of momentum on their side. They had the big offensive drive before the half. And then, of course, on that last play of scrimmage before halftime, they got the fumble. So things starting to maybe trend in their direction a little bit. Truman Dunn with another good run. And we've seen them, they haven't abandoned the run, that's for sure. But now finally, runs that were going for about 1 yard or so has now started to open up a little bit. 4 yards, 5 yards a carry for Dunn. There's another big one. Good blocking out front by the big men. And it's a 1st and 10 for the 49ers. And see, in doing that, you're going to be able to see just how much more that is going to help out Prince Wonder. The Patriots, they pretty much knew, the run game, it wasn't going anywhere. So the 49ers were having to go through the air. Now with a running game that you got to try to take into consideration, it gets a little bit harder to take into account as Dunn disappears into the pile, and he is dropped after a 2-yard gain. And I got to say, just from a personal standpoint, it is amazing looking at the progression of these teams from our Week 1 matchup to today, how they have changed, how they have grown, how they've started to get more cohesion about them. A flag on the play. That's our 3rd of the day.
Face mask.
And they got a face mask.
Defense.
And New England, unfortunately, has committed 3 defensive penalties in this game. And really, the last 5 minutes or so of gameplay extending back to the second quarter. And that is a 1st and 10. Trips to the right for Wonder, who rolls out right. Throws, sideline, complete before stepping out. A gain of 2 as he is able to connect with his man. But, that's one of those things, I think, he just kind of took the check down there with good coverage downfield by the Patriots. And so he picks up 2, and back to the drawing board they go as we see the pass chart for Prince Wonder on the day so far.
Second and 8. Ball at the 49.
Wonder under center. Again, trips to the left this time for Prince Wonder. He throws short, almost intercepted. He tried to get a little sit route there to Matthew Rogers. And again, another good play on defense for the New England Patriots. As that's broken up, that's 3rd and 8. Empty set. Everybody going downfield. Wonder throws off the hands of the intended target. Oh, and he had his man too. And I think that's the heartbreaker, as he got the ball to him, but his receiver just couldn't reel it in. A costly drop, because that would have been a big first down. And instead, the 49ers will have to punt as the drive stalls right around midfield. This is a nice punt all the way back to the 12. And a return of 4 yards there. As we take a look at the Patriots' possessions today. Ended with that fumble before the half. 2 touchdown drives back-to-back prior to that. And we'll see what Connor McAllister and this team can put together for their first drive of the day. Now, again, that time of possession, that was a huge stat. Over 14 minutes for the 49ers in the first half. New England has only been on the field for about 4 minutes and some change up to this point. Feels like we haven't seen them at times. As this is a big run by Thaddeus Bubba. Pops it right side out in the clear. And he gets a 1st and 10 run. He's had a good day today when he's been able to get out there. Good blocking again. Look at that downfield. That's Quinchester Baggins, the tight end, who made a big key block to spring him outside. And Bubba Riggs close to 70 yards on the day, on just 5 attempts, mind you. 1st to 10, 5:35 remaining in the third. The handoff to him once more.
Number 40, the ball carrier.
And stopped at the line by Busters.
56 with the tackle. Second and 9. Ball
So 2nd and 9 coming up here for the Patriots. 2-back split behind quarterback Connor McAllister. Man in motion. Here's the snap. McAllister with time, going deep into double coverage. It's incomplete. Yeah, he was looking for Jebediah Butters, but that was a no-fly zone for Wonder, the cornerback there for the 49ers, and it's 3rd and 9.
Let's step it up. We got
3rd and 9.
Single back.
Ball at the Patriots 30-yard line.
McAllister with a good pocket, throwing again and off the hands of the intended target. Oh, man.
Number 87.
That's rough.
Receiver.
Just right off his hands. Those are 2 big drops we've seen to end both the drives for San Francisco and New England. 2 drops on 3rd down. That's forced them into punting.
Number 24 to make the return.
As the defenses have prevailed so far in this 3rd quarter. Low snap, but it's picked up. And this one will be fielded about the 26-yard line now, turning upfield on the return. And he is down at the 37. So a good job of Yaki Soba there. Able to get some productive yards. Good field position to start with for the 49ers, who trail by 4 with 4:44 remaining in the 3rd. Wonder under center. Decides to step up and throw it backwards. You could tell that was a design play for a backwards lateral to Matthew Rogers. Now, the incredible feat was, I don't know how he was able to come down with it, being blanketed with the coverage as he was, but that didn't go as planned, as it is stopped right there at the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10. This looks a little more normal. going vertical there as opposed to horizontal, but it is broken up by Joey Cronin of the Patriots. That's 3rd and 10. Third and 10. Quickly here for the 49ers. 2 quick plays that went for nothing. Wonder with a good pocket throws, complete but gonna be short. As he's able to get it till he's wide out. But unfortunately, gonna be stopped a yard short, and they will once more have to punt it away. So defense so far, the name of the game in this second half, with now 3 possessions in this third quarter, and each one of them has ended in a punt. This one fielded, and a 12-yard return out to the 27-yard line for New England with 3:50 remaining here in the third. You're watching the American Football Association, the newest, hottest thing in sim football on YouTube. First and 10 for the Patriots, and McAllister, who motions his big fullback Bubba Rigg into the wide receiver slot. McAllister throws, has his man, and what a great job of Jebediah Butters to reel that one in. Connor McAllister in his AFA debut has been great. Nice play design there. You had both Butters and Kool-Aid, running, parallel routes before he broke off, and that was just enough for him to be able to make the completion there. Gave him enough separation. McAllister throwing again for Kool-Aid. It's complete on a slant route, pickup of 8.
Number 21 with the tackle.
As we get a chance to look at McAllister's pass chart so far in this game. 2 touchdowns on the day, as you see him highlighted there in the halftime report as a player to watch this second half.
2nd and 1. Ball at the 43.
2nd and a yard. And they're going to say 2, actually. And it is a handoff back to the big stepper, who gets a big run. Took that one left side. And it is a 1st and 10, fresh set of downs for the Patriots. Moving the ball here as we look to wind up this third quarter in about 2 minutes and some change. Split backs for McAllister, who will throw. Has his man turning and moving upfield there. That is Patton. Had the big touchdown early in the game. Has another reception there. And this drive keeps moving. McAllister, cool in the pocket, no doubt. You give him a little bit of time, and he's going to be able to find the right route. You know the thing about it, we've only seen one glaring error, I guess is the right word there, when he threw that interception early in this game. Since then, though, he's went on a tear. Toss play left side to Thaddeus Bubba Rigg, who just gets back to the line of scrimmage as Goose Busters makes the stop.
Okay, all right.
And it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 9. Ball at the 15.
Inside of 2 minutes in this third quarter. 4-point game. New England trying to open it up a little bit here. Again, toss play, big stepper with blocking out front. Fights for 4, and it's 3rd and 6. A big third down here for San Francisco. If they can get New England off the field, that will be huge. Keeps it a 1-score game.
Ball at the 11.
But that's a tough task, especially the way McAllister and the Patriots have moved the ball this drive. Connor McAllister throwing, complete to Patton, and it's a touchdown. What a throw. What an arm. And Patton, looked like he caught that one by the fingertips as he was on the go here. Look at this replay. Throws that one in and kind of holds it like a hot potato out in front of him before he pulls it in. On a nice play out to the flat. Confuses the San Francisco secondary And with this extra point, if it is good, it's an 11-point lead for the Patriots with 1:10 remaining in the third. This kick is good.
Extra point is good.
And what I feel was the Patriots' best drive so far of this game. That had a little bit of everything. Good mix of run and pass. And they pull out to an 11-point lead with 1:10 remaining in the third frame of action here in this one. There's the kickoff. It will be returned by Soba. Out to the 23. Actually, check that, a correction on that return. That was Wonder. So we see the 49ers possessions. 2 punts. And this offense has struggled to find its way to the end zone for a good portion of the day today. Again, they had the big drive that resulted in the touchdown just before the half ended. But now they've got some work to do. Plenty of time to do it, though, but they got to have a good drive here. Truman Dunn on the carry. He falls forward for 2 as he is, again, just about hit on sight. 2nd and 8.
Ball at the 49ers, 25-yard line.
We see motion. Keep an eye. That's Matthew Rogers. Made some big plays today. Wonder going to step up and throw that way. It's picked off. It's coming back the other way. It's Joey Cronin who makes the play. Felt like Prince Wonder kind of forced that one just a little bit. As we see Joey Cronin's interception once more. Watch him step up in the pocket. And then you've seen he did have a wide receiver there who was breaking free on the crossing route. But what he didn't take into account was Joey Cronin, who was just sitting there begging for Prince Wonder to look his way. And so good field position for the Patriots at the 33-yard line. And it is a handoff to the big stepper. Could not get out of that tackle, but he does pick up 4. I tell you what, if it's anything more than a field goal here, the Patriots could be looking to try to end this one early. Plenty of football left to go, but you got to think if they make it to the end zone here, that's going to be tough sledding for this 49ers team. That pass is incomplete. So we've got 3rd and 6. Look like Kool-Aid may have been the intended target. Clock stops with 11 seconds remaining in the third.
We stop them
3rd
right
and
here
6.
and right now.
Ball at the 29.
So we'll see what Connor McAllister can do. Good pocket to throw out of. Throws deep and is able to convert. Oh, my goodness. And those are the types of plays that will kill you. You get them backed up on 3rd down, but then you give it all away. A good pocket once more in McAllister, showing why he is such an impressive young talent in this league. In his first game, he's got the Patriots up, and they're still driving. 21-10. You're watching the AFA on YouTube. Welcome you back to the start of this 4th quarter. Cameron Duty here on the call, as it is a 1st and goal for the Patriots. Just made a big play on 3rd down. The 49ers defense could not get off the field. Now McAllister goes to work, and it's a touchdown. First play of the 4th quarter. It's Quinchester Baggins on a curl route, and then he's able to step his way into the end zone. And is this going to be a lead that is going to be too much for this 49er offense to come back from? Well, I'll tell you this. With 7:57 remaining in this game, as we get a look at the replay, that was the cornerback, number 21 there, who tried to bite on it, tried to get the interception, and kudos to him, knowing the defense needed to make a big play. But you just got to wonder, with a very short amount of time to work with, 7:57 remaining in this game, and with this extra point, it is an 18-point lead by the Patriots. It makes you wonder, is there going to be enough time for San Francisco to pull this one out of the bag? One thing I know for sure it's a touchdown or bust, I feel like, for this next drive. Now, you out there, watching the games may disagree with me, and I'm sure in the chat that'll speak for itself as this drive will start from the 24-yard line. But, I think this is even 4-down territory. I feel like, at least to a certain extent, on the field. Of course, there is the option to go ahead and try to take the points and make it a 15-point game. But, man, I just feel like a touchdown is your best friend right here. We'll see what Prince Wonder and those folks can do. As it's a carry, done, fumbled, and it's the Patriots who fell on it. Oh, my goodness. This goes from bad to worse for the Niners as Trunan Dunn coughs this one up. Let's see who got the hit. That was number 50. Number 50 of the Patriots, and Vrabel and Joey Cronin able to fall on it. And so out comes Connor McAllister once more. Again in 49er territory. 29-yard line as he sends a man in motion. Throws short, almost intercepted, but it's picked up by Thaddeus Bubbarig. And when I say picked up, I mean scooped up out of the air. I thought that was going to be an interception.
Number 63.
Oh, and this is coming back. Another penalty against the Patriots. First one on offense for him today. As one of the big men up front. It's called for holding. Yeah, there it is. And that's going to erase what was a really nice play by Thaddeus Bubbarig. So he'll get some style points there, but it will not count in the stats sheet, unfortunately.
Ball at the 39.
So 1st and 20. Ball at the 39. Handoff again to Bubbarig.
Number 40, the ball carrier.
Barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Peterson makes the stop. All right, so this is a huge play, huge drive, huge opportunity for the San Francisco defense. These next two plays are huge here. Can they force them off the field? The Patriots kind of shot themselves in the foot there with that offensive holding. Puts them behind the 8-ball, but you got to be able to stop them. And the big stepper is rumbling. He picks up 6. So 3rd and 14. This is the big play of the series. Each and every time it's come down to 3rd down here. And this 49ers defense has struggled to get off the field. Can they on this 3rd down? 3rd and 14 upcoming. McAllister with a great pocket. Throws. It's an interception. And it's coming back the other way. So the big defensive stop there for the 49ers. And it's Fowler. Xander Fowler, who gets the INT. And a great play by Fowler. That's going to stop the bleeding. The fumble by Trunan Dunn, fortunately, does not cost San Francisco any more points. And with 6:26 remaining in this game, they've got a chance now. Man in motion for Rodgers. Dunn up the middle, picks up 4.
The ball carrier, Mike Vrabel with the tackle.
I'll tell you what.
Second,
Like I said, if you're the 49ers, you got
27-yard line.
to turn this into something. This drive, a gift handed to you by your defense, who really hasn't played a bad game at all. They've just been out there, a lot. They've been asked to do a lot, as that is a completion to Matthew Rodgers. He is blasted at the end of that one. But it is a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Back to the line, I formation. Wonder settles under center. Here's the snap. Handoff done again. He's going to be able to get through the line of scrimmage. And he picks up 5 before he's brought down with an open field tackle. Dunn been able to turn this into a decently productive day today. We talked about how they've had him bottled up pretty good. There were some points in this game I didn't know if he was going to be able to get to 20 yards on the day. But he has been able to put together a couple of nice runs, got a touchdown. But now they'll be asking for some more of him here as they try to crawl back out of this hole. There's a big stiff arm by Dunn himself as we're talking about him. He gets the 1st and 10.
First down, 49ers.
And I gotta like that, they are continuing to work the run here, and they're doing a good job in getting some penetration. But I just have to wonder now, is this too much time being taken off the clock? As you see Dunn up to 66 yards on the day. Split backs. The give to Dunn once more. He picks up another 3. Now they go no huddle. I had wondered when we might see this.
With the tackle.
Just shy of midfield. And Wonder gonna throw. Middle of the field, complete to Rogers. For the first down, and the drive keeps moving here.
First down, 49ers.
Wonder will throw. It's complete over the head of 2 Patriots defenders. Once again, Matthew Rogers with a big play. And this up-tempo starting to help this 49ers offense. Again, still split backs in this formation. Wonder hit hard. Driven back into the turf. It's a sack. But they still go no huddle. 2nd and 12. Wonder throwing, pressure coming. It's tipped, almost intercepted. Nice play breaking that up there. And we've got 3rd and 12. I still think this is 4-down territory. The field goal is fine, but I think you need a touchdown. I could be too aggressive, and my pal DJ's not here to tell me otherwise. 3 receivers to the top side. Wonder throws complete at the 5-yard line as he finds his man. And the drive will continue. 1st and goal. Wonder throws, tipped away, incomplete. They'll get a chance to regroup here as the clock stops with 3:48 remaining. Big drive right here. The 49ers, you want to punch this in. 2nd and goal. Wonder throwing, end zone, incomplete. Flag on the play.
Face mask, number 37.
Oh, and a face mask on the defense.
To the goal from the
And
spot.
that is the 4th penalty on the Patriots defense today. It does move the ball closer here, 2nd and goal. So at what point do you try to maybe see if you can push this in with Troon and Dunn? Do you look that way? Not this play. Wonder throwing back corner of the end zone. Nobody's there. Rogers was out of the field of play. He was out of bounds. So he couldn't come back in and make that play. 3rd and goal. The Patriots defense trying to have the stop of a lifetime here. Wonder throwing. End zone touchdown. Curl route that pays off big time. Matthew Rogers, who had some huge plays in this game. Oh, watch the little curl in. That just confused number 24 there, who was on coverage, Wells. And that was enough to get, really to spring Rogers free. The extra point now coming. If it's good, we'll have ourselves an 11-point game. And it is, right through the uprights. With 3:38 remaining, that was a 14-play drive. Chewed off, a considerable amount of time here in this 4th quarter. And the 49ers are going to have to go onside kick here. That kick, it's contested. Oh, they got it. The 49ers pick it up. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, hopefully we'll get a good look at that. What a play, number 51 there. Yeah, it was not snagged securely by the hands team for New England, and all of a sudden the 49ers, with 3:37 remaining in the 4th, they have life. They're down by 11, and maybe they've got momentum this time. Exciting moments here in the AFA. Rogers complete with a huge play over the middle. Down to the 37.
Ball at the 37.
Matthew Rogers, 115 receiving yards today. They give to Dunn up the middle. He picks up 5. No huddle. This worked out well for him last time. They continue here. 3:12 remaining. This fourth quarter. Prince Wonder throwing. Sideline complete on the run. And we'll keep moving.
First down, 49ers.
No huddle. First down. Ball at the 26-yard line. Throwing sideline again. Out of bounds.
Incomplete.
That pass incomplete.
Was the intended receiver. Number 44 with the coverage.
And it's 2nd and 10. Clock stops with 2:54 remaining.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 25.
What a game this one's turning out to be. Wonder launching it for Rogers. Oh, he's just brought down short of the end zone. That's 1st and goal. Where was this 49ers defense
First and goal.
for the other 3 quarters?
2-yard line.
Man, what a play. They give it to Dunn. He's bottled up. Oh, he's pushed back about 3 yards. Well, that's going to take a huge hit.
2nd and goal. Ball at the 4-yard line.
Dunn with the carry. He won't get brought down this time. Touchdown, 49ers. What a play. Brunin Dunn, who we've well documented today, the first half was tough. Couldn't really get anything going. He was tackled as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, if not before. This second half, though, a different story. A couple touchdowns on the day for Dunn, and now you see the 49ers going for 2 to try to make it a field goal game. They give it to Dunn. He gets it. He gets the 2-point conversion. Would you believe, with 2:19 remaining, that we would be right here? I had made the comment, I had asked the question, early in the fourth quarter when they went up, when New England went up the 2 scores. Oh, well, I'm going to stop here for a minute because the 49ers are going to try the onside again. It is up and fielded by the Patriots this time. I got to wonder if it wouldn't have been better to have maybe tried to kick it off, and pin them back deep and see if your defense can make it stop, because to my knowledge, they're still with all 3 timeouts. But anywho, San Francisco decides to try the offensive or the onside kick there, excuse me. A little tongue-tied on the moment. And the Patriots will take over with Connor McAllister, who has been silenced for a good part of this fourth quarter after their big score. They hand it off to Thaddeus Bubba. He goes for 6. We've got the 2-minute warning coming up. This could do it here. I mean, this could really determine this game, the success of this drive. That brings us to the 2-minute warning. Boy, the AFA generates excitement, no doubt. We got more of it here in store. You're watching the AFA on YouTube.
2nd and 3.
Cameron Duty here on the call with you. Delighted to be here in Foxborough today for what's been a fantastic game. Not a dull moment at all. Patriots trying to close this one out. Stop behind the line of scrimmage is Bubba Rigg. Timeout called for. The first of 3 for San Francisco. It is 3rd and 4. This is a big play. Patriots needing to convert here. They played a marvelous game, but it is not over. Man in motion. Baggins to the bottom of your screen. Here's the snap. Up the middle, the big stepper. Running like his pants are on fire. He gets the first. The 49ers has to call out their 2nd timeout. That was a huge play. A huge play by the big stepper. Like I said, running with a head of steam. Needed that first desperately. They give it to him once more. And that should be the final timeout here for the San Francisco 49ers. And if the Patriots are able to get a first down, on these next two plays.
2nd and 9. Ball at the 22.
That's ball game. 2nd and 10. McAllister signals motion for the tight end Baggins. It is a handoff. The big stepper shakes one tackle. There's your ball game. Now it's a foot race to the end zone. They're not going to get him. Touchdown. The big stepper high steps it in for 6. And that could have very well done it in this game. Gotta wonder if at some point here, though, you maybe think about sliding, right? That way all you gotta do is kneel down and run the clock out. But nevertheless, when you see the end zone in front of you, add to that lead. Minute 39 remaining, and it will be a 10-point game. An extra point is good. Right down the middle. Okay. So it's not over. There's still time. A minute 39 left. But the mountain got a little harder to climb if you are the 49ers. Well, let's find out. The return by Soba
Return of 20.
out to the 26. Okay.
All right, man. Yeah. Thank you. No, don't touch now.
See what Prince Wonder, if he has any wonder left up his sleeve. For the final 95 seconds here. A good day for Prince Wonder, 20 of 35. Rolling out, Prince Wonder going to throw, sidelines incomplete. His man wasn't looking for it. I think when we look back at this game, if San Francisco does end up losing this one, I think we go back to the lack of offense able to put up any points in the first two quarters.
2nd and 10.
You know, that was the,
26-yard.
you know, that was tough, you know, until they got, I mean, the very end of the second quarter before they got to the end zone. By that point, New England was already, they kind of figured things out and started getting their offense rolling. Ever since then, the 49ers have just simply had to play catch up. Credit that Patriots defense for stopping what is a very, very talented offense here in the Bay Area. 3rd and 10. Everybody sent out wide. Here's the throw. It is complete, so the drive will continue. Again, no timeouts left for the 49ers, so they're going to have to go no huddle for the rest of the way unless they choose to snap it or it's incomplete. The throw, high and caught. Boy, what a reception. A good play. Lunges forward for the first down.
49ers.
That's 1st and 10. A minute left here in this game. Wonder throwing, tip, bobbled off two Patriot defenders trying to intercept it.
Roosevelt Colvin with the deflection.
And a good play by Colvin. And we're at 2nd and 10.
If you're gonna cry, Conway,
2nd and 10.
just go to the sidelines.
Ball at the 48-yard line.
Almost at midfield here for the 49ers. Wonder throws to Dunn out of the backfield, pushed out of bounds. It's 3rd and 9. Covered nicely by Buckley. Made sure that one didn't turn into anything except a 1-yard gain.
Tight D, keep him out of range. Empty.
3rd and 9, and here comes Wonder to throw. He's got a man. That's Rodgers.
First down, 49ers.
Inside the red zone. He has 167 yards on the day with 11 receptions. What an incredible day for Matthew Rodgers. They snap it with 38 seconds, and they go back to the huddle here to see what they can come up with. Well, you know you're down 10 points. So, more than likely, even if they don't get to the end zone, you'll see them try to take the field goal here to get within one score. Then maybe another onside kick attempt. Prince Wonder throwing Middle of the field, that is complete. The Bomber drive keeps going. 25 of 44, 332 yards for Prince Wonder. 25 seconds remaining in this fourth, and they snap it. So still, San Francisco here, they have certainly kept fighting.
Second and goal. Ball at the 7.
Trips to the right. Wonder throws, touchdown, Rogers, as he keeps adding stats to what has been an incredible day. And I mean, even if they come up short here, what a day it has been for Matthew Rogers, who individually has put up some, well, in my opinion, in this very young league, one of the best days we have seen out of a wide receiver. Now, the extra point, it is good. It is a 3-point game again, so it is not over. The 49ers was able to move 74 yards on 11 plays in just over a minute and a half's time. Now, that was my concern with the Patriots taking the touchdown instead of running the clock out, was that it would give San Francisco some time to work with. They do it to perfection, and it all comes down to this. It's tipped. It's bobbled. Who has it? The Patriots. Oh, they come up with it. Somehow. Man, that one was close, wasn't it? And kudos to San Francisco, who have played an absolutely incredible ball game. They were down, never out. They kept digging. New England holds on thanks to a great, great day by Connor McAllister in his first start in the AFA. We got to see him for the very first time last week in the Turkey Bowl. We expected good things of him.
That's the end of
And him and these Patriots did not disappoint. What an effort by New England. The final score, 35-32 over the 49ers. And what I would consider one of the first instant classics that we have here in this Young American Football Association. As you see the victorious Patriots headed off to the locker room for the celebration. We welcome you in to our AFA post-game show. We take a look at the final stats and we get ready and tell you who we feel like will be our player of the game. In the end, the Patriots hold on with literally the 49ers having the football for twice as long, almost, I should say, twice as long as they did. But in the end, when McAllister and these Patriots were on offense, they made big plays. Big plays to Patton today. Big plays to Kool-Aid, Jebediah Butters, Quinchester Baggins, all with huge catches at one point or another in this ball game. How about Thaddeus Bubba-Rigg, who had some big plays, 75 yards today for Thaddeus Bubba-Rigg, and the Big Stepper, who had a big rushing touchdown. So all of the things that just needed to come together, they did so for these New England Patriots. And as we said, the final score, 35-32. You see right there the interception that gave the 49ers life. That set them on I guess I would say a spark really was ignited in them. Because then after that, the offense, using a nice mix of hurry up, was able to move back down the field and score almost at will for the first time in this ball game, as the Patriots found themselves a little bit more confused. And the Big Stepper scored that last touchdown for the Patriots. That gave them the 35 points in the game. And then the 49ers, you'll see once more in this final couple of slides, was able to make some big plays and get it within 3. And then a very, very, breathtaking final onside kick that the Patriots were able to come up with. Our player of the game, it goes to Connor McAllister for what truly was a great coming out party for the Patriots QB at home in Foxborough. 13 of 21, 268 yards, and 4 touchdowns. And that, folks, is going to do it. I thank you for watching. Hopefully, you've enjoyed this game as much as I have, and thanks for being a part of it. Thanks, as always, for your support for the AFA. Let's keep it going. Tell your friends, subscribe to the Discord, make a player, get involved. We'd love to have you. I'm Cameron Duty. Have a good evening. We'll see you next time on the AFA on YouTube.